incubation center in Vancouver, and we're partnering up with incubation facilities right across the country so that people can access, and we'll refer people into those other institutions. And business advisory services, so helping companies, mostly on sort of the sales and marketing side. We see some incredible technologies out in the marketplace, but where we often see people that need help is on sort of sales strategy, distribution strategy to actually get the products to market. And then testing is a key component. As you know, the costs around testing can be prohibitive because of all the different handsets out there and operating systems. So we bring a bunch of resources together that we can share across the community. So we have remote access to devices, so from any web browser, anywhere in Canada, you can access, load up your application, and run your testing. And you view everything that's happening real time, so it's not an emulator, but real time, real devices, real networks, all happening on your screen. And then you can also do automation on that testing, just so if someone doesn't have to key it away, you can have just those run in the evening. We have usability resources, so full usability lab with the software that can stream it anywhere in the country. And then the other component there is the actual usability consultants. So we have the usability consultants that have done the work for Nokia, AT&T, Bell, and TELUS. Ericsson has been a great partner for us, so we have full HSK Plus base station tied back to their global R&D center in Montreal. So people can get access to a full core test network on a daily basis. And the great thing here is that small companies can get that access. Because if you go directly to Ericsson, if you're a $500 million company, they're still considering you a small company. So we can act as a front end to help people get into that resource. We're the developer center for Orange, which is a big European carrier with about 120 million subscribers. So we have European spectrum, European handsets, all connected back to live networks in the UK. So from a testing point of view, testing in the lab is the same as testing in London, England. And then the final one, which kind of brings us today, is global connection. So helping companies connect internationally into different markets. We have about 20 international partnerships around the world, and helping them connect with different carriers and device manufacturers globally. So wherever we can do to help kind of share some of the resources, both from a direct connection point of view, as well as just from an education and soft landing point of view, is the focus. And that brings us to today. We've had a 3-year relationship with MCPC of Japan, which has been a fantastic partnership where we've taken Canadian companies. MCPC kindly donates their time to come and help us assess the companies in Canada. And the ones that are the right cultural and technology fit, we then take back into the Japanese market for entry and sort of coaching into those Japanese opportunities. The next thing I want to do before I forget is thank all the sponsors and partners for today's event. So we've had great support from the Department of Foreign Affairs and International Trade, from Export Development Canada, and we'll hear from Cedric in a minute, as well as MEIC, who's donated this great space for us, and the Ontario government through Ministry of Economic Development and Trade as well. Plus we've had great communication partners with Mars, Oak Creek, Communitech, and MEIC as well. So our focus is 3 areas. So one on the application side, both consumer and business. 2 on machine-to-machine, so connected energy, connected transportation, and connected health. And we have a partnership with Sierra Wireless. We're building a full machine-to-machine lab facility out. We expect that to be coming in the sort of fall time frame to give people full access to device management platforms, device kits, etc. And then the final one is next generation networks, which is more infrastructure focused.